Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can save your EXS24 sampled instrument so that you can open it up on a different computer, or if you want to send it to a friend, they can open it up. Okay, so first things first, you're going to want to make sure that you've got EXS24 loaded up, and then you want to load up the sampled instrument that you've created for starters. So for me it's going to be this D piano. Okay, so great, that is loaded up. Just double check it works. Yeah, great. So it's like a kind of old, very out-tuned piano, but it sounds kind of cool. So click Edit, and this brings up the samples made. Just check that this is all how you want it to be first. Always worth double checking, right? Then come up to where it says Instrument. Click on that, and then come down to Export Sampler Instrument and Sample Files. Click that. Okay, so navigate your way to wherever it is that you want to save this instrument. So I've just come to my desktop. I've created a file called Sampler Instruments. I want to save it here, so I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And that is it. Now let's just double check that this all works. So I'm actually going to close EXS24 just for a second and reload it. And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come into Edit on the default setting, come across the instrument, and I'm going to open up that save file that we just made. Okay, so this is that folder, and then you can see that we've got this file that is that's been created, and that's called D piano. So that, as you can see here, those are the samples that I made for this instrument, and you can see they've all been saved here, which is good. And then we've also got this separate file that's been made, which is the EXS file just next to it. So we can click on this and we can open that. If we do that, there we go. All those samples pop up again. We've just closed this down. Use musical typing. There we go. So as long as you send those two files, it should be openable in Logic. Okay, so one more thing then. So if you want this sampler instrument to appear in your drop-down menu, so maybe you send it somewhere else and you want to do that, and you want to click on this this menu here and have this appear like these menus here, you just got to do one extra little thing. So what you're going to need to do is go to wherever you saved that file, and then you're going to need to go to the Audio Music Apps file. So something like this. Okay, so this is where I saved those samples. This is where I saved those two files, the D piano, which is the samples themselves, so the actual recordings, and then the sampler instruments folder here where it says D piano is the EXS file. Now, what you need to do is drag this EXS file into this file down here called Audio Music Apps. Okay. Now this is usually in the file folder music, like so the big system folder music under Audio Music Apps. What you need to do is come over to Sampler Instruments and then drag this EXS file into this folder here where it says Sampler Instruments. As long as you do that, it should be fine. And what you might do is when you open this up in Logic, it might prompt you to go, well, where are the samples? All you need to do at that point is just locate the folder where you've saved the samples. So for us, that would be this D piano here, which for me is on the desktop. That really is up to you as to wherever you save all your samples. Definitely a good idea to keep them all in the same place. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully this has been a helpful video, and you can send your samples and open them up in wherever you need to open them. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these videos, hit the subscribe button. I'm always interested to hear how you got on, or if you've got any questions or something hasn't gone quite right, drop me a comment. And as always, thanks for watching.